What do we should Timmons here? So this week I'm doing my reviews for film remakes of TV shows because of the Fall Guy. Here's my review for the seventh film I'm doing a review for, and that is the 2009 film Land of the Lost. Now this is of course a big screen take of the classic 1970s TV series of the same name. If you guys don't know much about the story in this, it stars Will Ferrell, who's no stranger for like film adaptations of TV shows because he was in the Bewitched movie with Nicole Kidman, which was not so good. Now this film stars Will Ferrell as a space time vortex where a space time vortex sucks scientist Rick Marshall, as well as his assistant Holly, played by Anna Friel, and a survivalist Will, played by Danny McBride, into a world populated by dinosaurs and painfully slow creatures called Sleestaks, with few resources at their disposal. Rick, Holly, and Will must rely on their only ally, a primate named Chaka, played by Drama Tako from Lonely Island fame, to try to survive long enough to figure out a way back home. And he also had a fun cameo by Matt Lauer, because there was a fun pretty much like a Today Show part. You also had Leonard Nimoy, from Star Trek fame, popping up in this. Now, the original series again premiered all the way back in like 1974, and it's really iconic. Of course, the very iconic '70s theme song, and also when they did this show, I'm like, okay, it could be cool. I remember watching this one at the time. It's not a good film at all. Will Ferrell. Yeah, he did about two films based on the TV show, and both weren't the best. And I love Will Ferrell. Whether it's Elf, Anchorman, Old School, who doesn't love Will Ferrell? But Land of the Lost is awful. The humor is not all that great. Other now, the monkey here, played by Joker Taco, he actually distilled some scenes. Like I did know Chaco, was pretty fun. But yeah, the script wasn't all that great, wasn't all that funny. Uh Definitely one of Will Ferrell's worst film. I mean, probably his worst recent is obviously Holmes and Watson, but this is definitely his top tier, one of his worst ones. Definitely one of the worst films of '09 as well. I mean, 2009 was a cool, cool year for films, but not everything in that year was the best. And Land of the Lost was one of them. The visuals wasn't all that great. I mean, the visuals isn't that good as something, let's say, Jurassic Park or anything like that. I mean, but it was always cool seeing like other dinosaur based films other than Jurassic Park for a change. But this one just didn't do anything for me. It's a shame too because the movie is directed by Brad Silberling, who also gave us the Jim Carrey Lemony Snicket movie, which is really good. Uh, this is also written by Chris Hatche. Danny McBride, he was pretty hot at the time, thanks to Pineapple Express. He's always great. Anna Frill's always good. And their chemistry was pretty decent, but nothing about this movie really fascinated me. It was pretty dumb at times. And I do love a good dumb comedy, but this didn't really do anything for me at all. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If they were announced that they were gonna do a new Land of the Lost like reboot, I wouldn't mind seeing another one. But as long as it's not follow up to this, but which I don't think we're ever gonna get follow up because the movie did flop. So yeah, I believe it actually score a couple of rats, if I'm not mistaken. But it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, let me let you guys. Have you ever seen Land of the Lost, the 2019 film? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Have you ever seen the original TV show this is based on? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Samuel.